Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video tutorial we are going to learn how to display collapsible in ASP.NET MVC application. So first of all we will display collapsible hard-codedly, that's we call static collapsible, and then we will convert this collapsible into dynamic form by passing the different data from controller to the views and render the dynamic collapsible based on the our data. So let's get started. First of all, I will go back to the Visual Studio. Here I will create a new project and I'm using Visual Studio 2015. So I will create a new project and I will select ASP.NET Web Application and I will name this application as Dynamic Collapsible Example, and let's click on OK button. So here it is providing different types of ASP.NET MVC templates, and you are familiar, I hope you are familiar with it. So I will select MVC template and now I will click on OK button. So it is creating our brand new project. Let's wait for the project to be created. As you can see in the status bar, it is restoring and adding some packages to our project related to the ASP.NET MVC web application. Let's wait for it to complete. It is taking bit much time. Sometimes it take much time, or sometimes it created the project very soon. So now our project has been created. So now I will run this application by pressing Ctrl F5. So I will press Ctrl F5 and let's see what we have got in the initial project of ASP.NET MVC web application. So now it is loading in the browser. I am using the Chrome. You can use any of the browser for testing purpose. It is running first time, so it will take some time. You don't need to worry about that, and once we have run our application, then it will load more soon, and let's wait for it to finish. So here is our application. So first of all, what I will do, I will render some collapsible in this view. So I will go back to the Visual Studio and close this start page, and now from views folder in home folder I will work on the index view. Let's delete this code, and I have already copied the collapsible bootstrap collapsible panel. I will paste this here. So here is our bootstrap collapsible. Now let's run the application and let's see what we have got. I will press it by pressing Ctrl F5. And as you can see, we have 3 collapsible groups and it is currently static. So now I will convert it into the dynamic form, and what we will do, we will create a student model and will pass a student list from controller, and here uh, we will display panel collapsible for each student. So that's it, the one student 1, student 2 and student 3, so on. So let's go back to the Visual Studio. First of all, we need to understand the structure of the collapsible. So here we have 3 collapsible. What I will do, I will remove this 2 others collapsible and let's expand it. So let's understand this. So this is the header of the panel, which represent this collapsible group, and this is the body. So this is the collapsible body, and as you can see here, we need to pass the href of the collapsible which we want to collapse in. Okay, so now as you can see here, here is the id of the collapsible. So this id and this href element will be the same. So if we want to pass this here too, so this will also be 2, so to it work correctly. Okay, so now I will go back to the controllers in home controller, and I will create a model as well. So in the model folder, let's add a class, and I will name it as student, and here student I will define some properties. Let's say student id, and we have another property, let's say student name, and another property will be address. So our project, our model has been created, and now let's go back to the home controller. So from here we will need to pass our student list. So first of all, what we will do, we will populate some dummy student. So let's initialize the student list equal to new list student, and let's add this namespace which we have just created in the model namespace. And now we will create a student, let's say student1 equal to new student, and student1 dot id equal to 1, and student1 dot student name equal to John. And here is the spelling mistake which I have done. So I will go back to the student class, I will refactor it. So how I will refactor? By placing cursor here, you need to press Ctrl RR 2 times R. So Ctrl RR. Now I will change this to refactor, and let's press enter. So it will refactor all the references. So as you can see here, it is automatically refactor our code. So student1 dot address is address 1. Okay, now let's copy this student object and create another one, and let's create another one. So I will name it student2, and we'll copy this, paste it here, and this one is paste here, and this one is also paste here, and third student will be the student 3. And now copy this student as well, paste it here, paste and paste as well, and now change the IDs of the student. So I will give him ID of 2, and this will be ID of 3. Here the student address 3, address 2, and this will be of Mickey, and this will be client. So here we have created 3 students. So now I will add this all students into the student list. So student list dot add student 1. Similarly, student list dot add student 2, and as well as we will add student 3 in the list student 3. So our students are added in the list, and now I will pass this student list into the view. And now I will go back to the index view. So I will click on go to view, and will receive the model here. So it will receive the model, and now I will create a list of model here. So I will pass dynamic collapsible example dot models dot student. So I'm receiving the list of the student. So first of all, let's build our project and let's see we have our project up and running correctly or not. So now let's press Ctrl F5 and let's see if we got any error or other issues. So our project is working expected, and you can see the one static collapsible in the view. So I will go back to the Visual Studio. So here what I will do, I will generate this panels dynamically. So now I will first of all add the line break here so that we have better display. Okay, now I will run a loop for each loop, and here a single student in model is the student list. Okay, now I will open and closing bracket and will paste this complete collapsible here. And now what I will do, I need to represent the each panel the uniquely identifier. So here, as I mentioned you earlier or told you earlier, that we need to pass this href same to the this id. So I will generate the same id for the collapsible, and this will be unique as each student in the list. As you can see, we have provided different ids. So let's type it here. So to type razor view, I will need to add the id here. So now I will type @student, which is the current student in the list, and student id, and similarly I will type the id here as well, student dot student id. And now I will change the title for each panel collapsible. So student dot student name, and here I will place the address, student dot address. Okay, now let's save it and run this application by pressing Ctrl F5. So as you can see, we have three different students, and number one is John and Mickey and Klein, and all the address has been different from one another. So that's how you can generate dynamic tabs, and it is very useful in our application in scenarios where we need to dynamically display the content of the application. And it is very useful and very easy to render. But what you need to focus, on the IDs and href element that we want to represent. So that's it for the video, guys, and I hope this video finds you helpful. If you find this video helpful, kindly subscribe my channel and like this video, share this video among your students or colleagues, friends, etc. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day.